Good morning and welcome to day one of our book club scopes on the book Rest Assured by Vicki Courtney. This book is a recovery plan for weary souls, and we're going to be in chapter 1 today. For those of you who are new, my name is Crystal Payne and I'm the founder of MoneySavingMom.com. And most every week, we go through a book, and this week we are starting the book Rest Assured by Vicki Courtney. And if you are feeling overwhelmed, weary, exhausted, and you just feel like, I don't know what to do. I'm so tired, but I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm stuck and I'm never going to get off of this tired bandwagon. I think that this book will really encourage you. Good morning, Carolyn. Okay, so we're going to be in chapter 1 today, and I think we might take a few days in chapter 1 because there was so much from here that I wanted to share. So I wanted to start out with, it's called The Badge of Busyness. And she talked about how, she said, I longed to be free from the busyness that enslaved me, but failed to realize I was the taskmaster holding the whip, not my calendar. I alone held the keys to the chains that bound me. I think so much of the time, we talked about this with the 5 a.m. miracle, we can feel like we are enslaved to our busyness instead of realizing that our calendar does not control us. It's the other way around. She said, not all forms of busyness are unhealthy. Not all well-filled calendars are toxic. Many people experience bouts of seasonal busyness that are an exception to an otherwise well-balanced pace of life. However, a season of frenzy can turn into a lifestyle of chaos unless you make a concerted effort to guard your calendar. Has your brand of busyness lapsed into the unhealthy realm of chronic busyness? Take a look at the following list to evaluate your risk for chronic busyness. You might be too busy if you struggle to say no when asked to do something, even when you know you don't have time to add anything else to your plate. You might be too busy if you operate at a hurried pace throughout your entire day. You might be too busy if you have a hard time leaving your work behind and it often bleeds over into your home life. You might be too busy if you get impatient when things don't move along as quickly as you'd like. I struggle with that one. You might be too busy if you feel panicked when unexpected situations threaten to wreck your well-planned day because you have little wiggle room in your schedule. You might be too busy if you don't easily settle down and relax, even in rare moments when you are still, your mind is engaged and racing. You might be too busy if you are short-tempered with your family members, quickly snapping at them when the day's events don't seem to click along as planned, and they rarely do. You might be too busy if you have little downtime and you don't make an effort to schedule it daily or weekly. You might be too busy if you feel rushed in your alone time with God. Spending time with Him moves to the bottom of the priority list if your day is too crowded. You might be too busy if you find little time to pursue your hobbies and interests because leisure is a luxury, not a requirement. You might be too busy if you feel guilty when engaging in relaxing activity, such as thumbing through a magazine, watching a favorite TV show, lingering over lunch with a friend. Or, finally, you might be too busy if you lack peace in your soul. So if any of these resonated with you, I think that you will really find a lot of encouragement from this book, Rest Assured by Vicki Courtney. And we will be going through it every day for the next 2 weeks or so, depending upon how long I camp out on each of the chapters. Tomorrow we're going to stay in chapter 1 because there is more that I want to share with you from that. But if you'd like to pick up a copy, you can get one from Amazon or your local bookstore, or just follow along and listen in. And I hope that what I share from this book will really encourage you in your weariness and in your busyness to find a way to find that peace and rest in your soul. So have a great day.